Hello, good morning, happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining me for another Saints and Angels Oracle deck reading. Today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone who celebrates that or cares about that kind of thing. I think every day should be a holiday, but that's just my opinion. My word on that. I think we should love and appreciate those that we love every day. Yeah, but whatever. I guess holidays are a nice thing to have sort of as a tradition and as a collective community. But one thing I will say, of course, is that it just, I feel, encourages dishonest representation of love, and also creates a depression, sort of a shallow area for people to really think that that's what love is. Or if you don't have a present or a date or somebody on today, like that you're not worthy or you're not lovable or whatever the case is. I find those things so silly. Holidays, for that reason, it creates that kind of dissonance on purpose, sort of. So let's try to not get into that or worry any about that. We're here to hear our beautiful cards here for Friday, for our week to come. I don't know about you, but February has been an interesting month for me. Definitely a Five of Cups month. Lots of things spilling, lots of things coming kind of undone, but in a great way, because when something spills or when things start to fall apart, it really is a great teaching moment for us to be able to harken back to foundations, figure out maybe, it's a loss of attention or perspective or something that's caused that, right? And to bring it back and to solidify those foundations again so that the next tests, the next kind of 5 things that come in, it won't shake it so much, right? So I've definitely myself been in these kind of circumstances and doing that kind of exercises all month. So if you have been as well, you're not alone. I think we'll just get right into it today and do a little quick grounding session and see what the cards have to say. So I'm going to close my eyes and lead us through just a little meditation to become a good audience, is the way that I like to see it, preparing to receive messages that are for you in your own unique way too. So I'm just going to grab a sip of my water here before I get ready to do this. Got my Palo Santo going this morning, and don't want to be coughing through the meditation, right? So you're welcome to close your eyes. You're welcome to just watch the video if that's your thing, or if you're doing something else, that's okay too. You could just listen and follow along. I'm going to close my eyes down. And get comfortable where you are. Take a moment to take a few centering breaths. Breathing. Maybe noticing the smells, the sounds, the atmosphere around you, in the air, in the room. Maybe you're outside. Breathing in the air, letting it go. Let's take a moment now to visualize a beautiful glass or crystalline elevator. See it planted up in the mind's eye, up in the brain, up in your head. And let's take a trip down to the heart center. So step into that elevator and see a rainbow of colored buttons. violet down to red. See that green emerald heart shape in the middle, and push that button. Feel the lift lowering, making its way down through the head, past the eyes and nose and mouth, down through the jaw, down through the neck and throat. Take a deep breath as you hit the throat and let that fluid, fresh air come right through the elevator as if it was open windows. Breathe in and out that fresh air, cleansing and clearing your mind, body, and spirit as you move slower and down further out of the throat and into the collarbones, the chest. Feel it slowing, the elevator stopping, that ding. Feel them open, and as they open, you are met with a sensation of being home, being welcomed, on purpose, with purpose. You step out of that elevator and into the heart center. See a beautiful golden hallway with doors. In front of you, the most beautiful ornate doors. Maybe they're wood or steel or gold. Maybe they're crystal of some sort. As you approach them and see the beautiful carvings on it, those double doors open wide for you as you enter your sacred palace in the center of your heart center. Feel a flush of green, warm, golden light flooding in through those beautiful stained glass windows. Step into your sanctuary and feel that gentle, calming, steady notion. Your place of peace, your sanctuary, your home within a home. Breathe deeply. Notice the quality of the air here, the atmosphere. Notice maybe all your favorite things, favorite comfortable chair, favorite paintings, favorite books, all of those items that mean so much to you, souvenirs, family heirlooms. Take a moment to feel how you are surrounded by all of those things, which means so much to you personally. Creating images of them in our mind, in our heart, with our imagination. We make them more real here and now than they could ever be in the physical realm. They last longer, they never get dusty, flowers will not wilt here. Feel that timeless beauty and appreciation. Take a moment to give thanks for this space. A place in which you can retreat inside yourself and find the deepest comfort, support, gratitude, a quiet space within yourself, always here, always open and ready and waiting. Notice the subtle openness, the receivership created when you sit content and quiet. All needs fulfilled, all desires met. Not a single thing to do on the to-do list. Just a moment, all to yourself. To be just you as you are. In a place and space that accepts you just as you are. No one else to look in, to critique, to watch. No one else to put a smile on for. No one else to distract, pull your thoughts away. Take a few quiet moments to breathe with yourself, to give yourself the breath you need here. And to just be. Now maybe you'd like to bring your hands together in prayer or at your heart center. Perhaps feel them more heavily in your lap even. Give this last moment or two to feel grateful for wherever you are in the world. Grateful for this practice and for being able to create your own peaceful place, even amongst chaos, even amongst change, amongst discomfort, unhappiness, being presented with external things that we don't like or want even. Know that you can always retreat within to give yourself those things which you know deeply you need. You know deeply belong to you. You already have them. It's just taking the time to remember. I thank you for taking this time, for joining me here today, to get ready to open your eyes, maybe wiggle your fingers and toes as I ring my bowl. out. And we will thank our wonderful saints and angels, God, Source, Mother Earth, fairies, elementals, all of those beings, our higher selves, our guardian angels, all of those higher density beings, benevolence in their hearts, who witness and are a part of our journey here. We thank you so much for your audience, for your presence. And we ask if you would like to speak through these cards to offer us a wonderful working of support or guidance, advice for this week to come here under our wonderful theme of the Five of Cups. We thank you, thank you, thank you. Shuffle it up here. Give it some time. Take it down. My old, but new things in old ways and old things in new ways, right? This year. Trying it out. See if we can get, oh, whoops. Oh, I've had, one fell out face up, and that's what we're going to go with, which is learning experience. And how to be reminded that all of life is a learning experience is so crucial, is so important. I really love that this is a guardian angel card here this week, because it lets us know that we have within us, within our own tool belts and within ourselves, the strength and the footing to handle what's at hand this week to come. And that to take things as a learning experience, right, really puts us in both shoes of the teacher and the student. And to try to hold space for those, for both of yourself, really creates an active learning experience in all of life. But it can also really help when we are confronted with circumstances that sometimes don't always meet our expectations, our desires, to remember that everything is a learning experience for everyone, and for this entire co-creative experience of reality, of life. This is a learning experience as well. That can help us to have compassion, empathy, hold space for others through maybe other learning experiences that are more prominent, someone else is going through even. I'm going to read quickly here the words from the card in case anything stands out. Certain terms might pop out to others who are listening that might create more of an individual message for you. This situation is an opportunity for you to learn some important lessons in life. Instead of looking at this experience as a problem, see it as something that will help you to learn and grow. Some of the valuable qualities that you're acquiring include strength, patience, forgiveness, and perseverance. Similar to the angel in the painting who's holding a glowing white dove, this is an opportunity to shine even more brightly. Notice any familiar aspects of this situation. Are there things you're tired of or ready to let go of? Once you extract the blessing within the pattern, you won't need to repeat it anymore. It's so important. You will have learned the necessary lesson, and you can be free from it for good. And I really just love that once we see the purpose in the pattern, we have the capacity to step outside of that pattern and make it different next time. Your guardian angel will help you to see the current situation in a more positive light, as well as identify the lessons involved and heal away unwanted patterns. Simply ask your angel for help with these issues, then pay attention to any loving thoughts or feelings that guide you to take action. So, if you feel confronted with experiences that perhaps you feel like you've already learned the lesson, why am I confronted with this again? Or perhaps you feel like, okay, I finally get it this time, I finally can. when we feel these pivotal clicking togethers, to step back and to really acknowledge it for yourself, for your higher self, for your guardian angel. If you appreciate that sort of delineation of love and light and infinite intelligence, you can certainly turn inwards in moments of meditation, contemplation, and rumination within yourself, and sort of look for those keys, and your guardian angel, your higher self, however you choose to connect and envision with those relationships and guidance points. Open yourself up to them around those things you already know, or that you already think that you've mastered, or that you think you know the solution to even. Step outside of that at that time and ask for more clarity. Ask for their input. Ask them to help guide you. And whether that's, auditory, visual, it could be sensational, it can be emotions, it can be downloads, things that you can't explain even. But to you, it will make sense, right? Take your time and give yourself the time to designate segregation from external distractions, just like we do here before we ask for the card, right? Make it a routine, a ritual for yourself to sit down with yourself and go over those things that you think that you know already, to get clarity, better insights, to ask for opposing or different perspectives even. Ask for their observation, what their perspective shows you, and then be open to hearing it. So yeah, that's my words of advice, along with the cards advice here for this week to come. Brave messages, courageous exercises for us to step into, especially under the sort of umbrella of the Five of Cups theme. So yeah, let's be ready for challenges at hand, and to try to see and hold yourself competent, worthy of the challenge, to know that you wouldn't designate something in front of you that you couldn't meet, right? So yeah, remember the confidence in that, and take this week as a learning experience. So thank you so much for joining me here Friday the 14th, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week or weekend, and thank you for your contribution to our collective, of course. Thank you for your audience. And if you do have any personal insights or anything that's come up for you, I'd love to always hear about them. Feel free to send me emails, or find me on Telegram. You can send me a message over there, or you can always find me right on my website, amariespeaks.com. I'll see you later.